What's good, my people? This your boy Blackout Jones with Just Shooting the Sports, and we are here in the aftermath of what I must say was a total domination by the Philadelphia Eagles. First and foremost, I want to congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles on winning Super Bowl 59 in what I must say was a dominant performance from beginning to end. The score was 40-22. I predicted on the preview show or the prediction show that it would be 31-20. And for a while there, it looked like my prediction was going to come true in regards to the Eagles scoring 31 points. But it was at a point where I didn't think the Kansas City Chiefs were even going to score. But, you know, they're the two-time defending Super Bowl champions. So at some point, you would think that possibly, you know, the Eagles defense would probably let up. And, of course, you know, Patrick Mahomes and them would score a couple of points, which they did. They ended up scoring 22. But let's be honest here. This game was never close. The score wasn't even close, but the game itself wasn't even close. I mean, understand something. In the first half, the Kansas City Chiefs only had 23 total yards. The Eagles had 179 yards. Chiefs had 1 first down. Eagles had 13. The Chiefs had 1 takeaway, no points. The Eagles had 2 takeaways, 2 touchdowns off those takeaways, and time of possession for the Chiefs was just 10 minutes and 1 second compared to the Eagles 19 minutes and 59 seconds. Complete obliteration. Haven't seen nothing like this probably since the Chiefs lost to the Buccaneers, Tom Brady's last Super Bowl, which was 31-9, and before that, you know, that whole, you know, the Legion of Boom against, you know, Peyton Manning and the Broncos. I want to say that score was 43-9. And that was a complete demolishing, you know what I'm saying, of the Broncos. But tonight, yeah, Patrick Mahomes was back there. That boy was tap dancing like you would have thought he was at the Showtime at the Apollo, for real. I mean, happy feet everywhere. Offensive line was just getting bull rushed. They didn't have no answer for those boys up front. Everybody performed at a high level for the Eagles. You had a pick 6 by Deshaun. Jalen Hurts, you know, he scored a touchdown. I want to say he had, 5 rushes or 11 rushes for like 72 yards and 1 touchdown. I mean, when I look at the stats here, man, let's just be honest here. For the whole game, Jalen Hurts was 17 out of 22, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Carried the ball for 11 carries. 72 yards and 1 touchdown. Devontae Smith was the leading receiver at 4 receptions, 69 yards for 1 touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 21 out of 32, 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, which those 2 interceptions were very costly earlier in the game. The penalties that Kansas City got when they had a chance to get off the field, excuse me, was very critical, which kept the drives alive for the Eagles. Patrick Mahomes, he also only had 4 carries for 25 yards. I mean, we count as many times that he was scrambling, and he probably would have had more yards than that if it wasn't going backwards. But that wasn't the case. Xavier Worthy, 8 receptions, 157 yards, 2 touchdowns, garbage time stats. That's what I like to call it because, I mean, to be honest, Xavier Worthy was nowhere to be found in the first half, let alone the third quarter. Everything he did, his damage was done in the fourth when the game was out of hand. Total yards, Philly had 345. Kansas City had 275. And, of course, we went over the turnover margin. But at the end, they had 21 first downs, Philly, and Kansas City had 12. I mean, he got sacked, dude, like 6 times for 31 yards. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But turnovers play the key. Penalties play the key. They were just out, you know what I'm saying? They just got outplayed, honestly. I mean, what else can you do? You know, with the way that the Eagles, you know, dominated defensively, which I figured they would. I said that earlier today. I had a feeling that the Eagles defense were going to outshine the Kansas City offense because Kansas City is not built like that. Once it got to 24-0, I knew Kansas City was not going to make a comeback. Why? Because their offense is not built that way whatsoever. They're built to be in tight games, have them really close, to where the defense can make a play and then the offense can capitalize on that. The defense, they were all right, you know what I mean, tonight. They were definitely weren't world beaters. You know, they definitely weren't like the Eagles defense. And offensively, you know, I said earlier, I said Kansas City is probably going to focus more on the run, and Jalen Hurts is going to have to beat them. And what happened? Jalen Hurts beat them. Hell, he's a Super Bowl MVP, for Christ's sakes. So, you know, take it for whatever it's worth. But once again, I want to congratulate the Philadelphia Eagles. I want to congratulate Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. Saquon Barkley had a wonderful season. He didn't really do too much today, but he didn't have to. And the Philadelphia defense, they lived up to their #1 ranking in the NFL this year. Hey, 2 championships, out of 4 years? I mean, that's fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Do I think they can be a force next year? Of course. If everybody comes back, everybody stays healthy, whoever needs to get signed, gets signed. Yeah, I can see them right back in the Super Bowl next year, let alone the playoffs. So we'll see, you know what I mean? But hey, once again, and also, man, let's just be real here, man. I'm going to give a congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs as well, because to even have an opportunity to win a 3rd straight Super Bowl championship, that alone is fantastic. Not too many teams can even say they went to 3 Super Bowls, let alone 1 Super Bowl. So, you know, hats off to them as well. Just tonight wasn't their night. It was the Eagles' night. But anyway, enough of that. If y'all can, please follow, like, share, hey, comment. You know, that's very important as well. It definitely helps the channel. I appreciate everyone that, you know, that looked at my last episode. Definitely appreciate that. But yeah, keep the comments coming, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, hey, I love good dialogue. You know, I definitely love to hear the opinions of others and what they thought about the game. You know, so yeah, but hey, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Everybody have a great night. If you're still partying, be safe out there in them streets if you got to leave the house, or if you got to leave a party and go to the house. If you feel like you can't make it home, then hopefully the person that you are visiting will at least, you know, allow you to sleep, whether it's sleep it off for a couple of hours or just, you know, spend the night. But I want everybody to be safe out there, man, get home safely. And, man, I hope everyone enjoyed tonight, not only the Super Bowl, but the halftime show as well. But from your boy, Blackout Jones, hey, I'm out of here. Man, love y'all, man. Yo, and keep, shoot, man, just keep your head up if you're down, anything like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, enough of that. You know, I feel like I'm rambling. But anyway, I'll holler at y'all folks. Peace out.